Good evening, everyone. We're going on our 11th hour of our analysis of our winter storm. It is currently 7:51, so this is the 8 p.m. update for the January 19th winter storm. Well, the fluff factor for our snowfall in central New Jersey, I can tell you in Freehold, is through the roof as this snowfall is becoming drier as the colder air is bleeding in. And we're getting a lot of reports of rapid snowfall accumulation now. Zone 5 is definitely verified at 1 inch or more. Now we see whether or not we get zone 4 verifying. We'll take a look at that and see how that's working out. Taking a look at our storm now, don't be fooled about this part right here. While it doesn't look like there's much on the radar, in reality, we are still getting observations of light to moderate snow back through the Delmarva Peninsula in central Pennsylvania. The reason why we are seeing that is because this snowfall is becoming drier and finer, and so it's more difficult for the radar to pick up. That kind of tells you just how heavy and impressive the snowfall is around the Philadelphia metro, central New Jersey, northern New Jersey. You can still see we're getting lightning reports throughout the region. A very heavy snowfall is taking shape around Connecticut, around the Hudson River Valley, and now through Long Island. In fact, when we take a look at our observations that are coming in, temperatures are falling rapidly throughout Long Island. Still on the east end of Long Island, where we have 1 inch of forecast in the forecast. Temperatures are still falling. There's our rain snow line waiting to move through. We will see that taking place. You're seeing that already in northeastern Connecticut. So this portion of southeastern Connecticut and eastern Long Island, that's where it's going to be our final location of seeing the changeover from liquid to snow. So you will see that on the way. Everyone else, well, it looks like it is definitely accumulating nicely over central and western Long Island. New York City is reporting snowfall. Temperatures falling below freezing. Temperatures are falling through the 20s over the suburbs, and also doing the same thing here over central New Jersey. We're just falling below 30 degrees at 29.8 and continuing to collapse over much of eastern Pennsylvania. Again, notice compare, very light, very broken precipitation shield, but when we take a look at the observations, we have steady snowfall over much of each central Pennsylvania. So we have a little bit longer to go with the snowfall, but the steady moderate snowfall, probably about an hour or so in Philadelphia, 2 hours in New York City. Again, our lifting, very impressive along the coast. This is why I was not ready to call for a bust in this forecast, because I knew these bands were coming, and boy, have they really delivered in many locations along the coastal plain and on the I-95 corridor. And that is why I was steadfast in saying, hey, look, don't let your guard down, because this is going to be a very significant snowfall after 5 p.m. And that is exactly what has evolved. Now, again, the HRR shows snowfall coming to an end over the New York City metro by about 10 o'clock. And again, around eastern Long Island and Connecticut around midnight. So we still got quite some time to go before this storm is over in those locations. Philadelphia metro, I think your steady snowfall is going to be ending in the 8 o'clock hour, and then we'll just pretty much have flurries and light snow after that, where we'll see our snowfall accumulation. So based on preliminary observations, looks like this zone verified. Getting ready to. The only place where it's a question is maybe eastern Long Island. This zone here, lots of locations are close to verifying. Going to struggle over central New Jersey and down towards southwest New Jersey. We'll see what ends up when we get to the final totals here. But we are hearing a lot of reports of this snowfall piling up very, very quickly. The rest of the zones appear to be verifying very nicely in most locations. So it looks like we're definitely going for a 90 plus verification level. I like to be at 95 plus. We'll see how that works out. We'll have one more update coming up at the 9 o'clock hour, and we'll probably start tapering off from there in terms of hourly updates. So I'll see you in an hour. In the meantime, stay safe out there.